In March 2020, federal, state, and local governments across the United States were confronted with the novel coronavirus. State and local governments issued orders requiring businesses to close to help decrease the potential spread of the virus. Other businesses were allowed to stay open if they followed certain restrictions. What follows is how some business owners in Elk Grove, California, adapt to this new way of doing business.
Normally, we have a nice lunch and dinner crowd, as well as takeout and delivery. Dine-in generally about 65 to 70% of our business. So we're used to having a dining room with a great many of our regulars, and very pivoting to takeout and delivery solely presented a challenge. Even though we've done takeout and delivery for 15 years, doing it solely is a little bit of a different machine. But we've been able to handle that pretty well now. We're 3.5 weeks into it, and what you do is you have to just run with a very, very small crew. Although this is a difficult and challenging time for everybody within this industry, this is an actual opportunity. I mean, when you are only using one element of what you do, or two of the three elements of what you do in terms of takeout and delivery, it affords you the opportunity to really focus and do a very, very good job on that. I think it builds a better foundation for us with our guests that we already have. If we could build a stronger foundation, I think this is it.
We were set to have a record year this year, and then out of nowhere this coronavirus hits, and here we are. I've got about 10% of my business going right now, and I'm down 90%. So been trying to wear masks and gloves, but gloves for us, they break because we're lifting stuff all the time. So it really doesn't do us any good to wear. The mask, the guys sweat too much and they're breathing so hard through them that they just get all wet, so they can't even wear a mask. The biggest challenge that we've had, honestly, it's just been the lack of business. It's been the fact that, even though businesses stop, basically, the bills still keep coming. We still have payments to make on vehicles, overhead, and all that stuff. So they just kind of roll with the punches. So that's kind of what we're doing, hoping that on the other end of this, it's even better than when it initially happened. So.
What we've done from there is we've taken equipment, we've loaned out close to $50,000 worth of equipment to our membership, and we're running WebExes, Zoom classes, Facebook Lives, and still finding ways to communicate with them and make that investment. And then with the city, we're doing the same thing. And if you were to perceive that there was a negative effect, I think the only negative effect is the ability to see each other face to face. There's a human connection that I think is greatly desired by most people, but we've been able to facilitate a portion of that by doing these online classes. So can I go to my business? No. Is it changing my routine? Yes. But what's most important is as a leader in our community, I want to make sure that people are healthy and they're safe. And then ultimately, as a leader, you have to be able to see that your city and state are setting out guidelines that are only in their perception the best interest for you. And I think as a leader, you have to have the diligence of following those.
At the time of this video's release, we will have entered the 7th week of the stay-at-home shelter orders. Even after all this, businesses have managed to stay open and continue to serve members of the community with open arms.